Hello and welcome back to the Planet Crafter. In the last episode, we finished our exploration of the rift, or I thought, and then went back to the base to launch some rockets and do a couple other things. But I'm back out at the rift because GhostFed Gamer implied in the chat for yesterday's episode, the premiere chat, that I missed something here in the rifts. Well, first of all, the water has spread into the rifts now, the lake water. But what I missed was behind this pillar, and I don't know why I didn't look behind this pillar, or if I did, I don't know why I missed it, but a golden chest. There's also another thing that I missed that you probably just saw if you were paying very close attention, but it wasn't here when we were here last. This stuff didn't appear, as far as I can tell, until the, where'd it go? There it is. Until we launched the biomass rocket, and that is zeolite. It grows apparently on these weird arch vines underneath a rock, scattered all around the map. And they're a bit tough to find, but we're going to try to find them anyway. If I can find where that cave is, then maybe I can... Okay, so of course it gets dark out. I think we're too far. Oh well, we'll just go up. Let's go up the ramp. It was closer back that way. So there's probably more of these. There's one right there all over the map, so we have to kind of pay attention as we're flying around, because they could be here anywhere, and they are under a rock, so you can only see them from one direction. And I don't know, I assume, but I don't know if they grow back. That looks like a new vine as well. Climb. Ooh, did I miss that as well? There's a zeolite over here. I don't know if that vine was new or if I just missed them the last time, but I see that there could be another one over there. There's one there. This is something. Climb. That's not good, game. I climbed down and you made me fall. Alright, let's scan around here for some more zeolite. There's one right by the base, though, that I found. So that would be nice to identify. A little bit of grass here growing, and another zeolite. Okay, we have plenty of room. That's good. So there's like maybe one on each of these. I don't know if these actually grow back though or not. I honestly don't know. I have not picked one and, you know, come back and tried to find things. Yeah, I think they need to fix that a little bit. But thank you, GhostFed Gamer, for making me come back out here, because this is interesting. And I don't know if this is what you were intending specifically, or if you were just intending for me to find that golden chest. But, or both, or all, or none, or something. Something different, that is. But hopefully this is indeed what you were referring to, or the golden chest was what you're referring to. And this zeolite just came by. What the heck? Okay, the game has a problem with climbing down vines. Let's go ahead and eat that, and also I am out of oxygen because I've been flying around here for too long. Let's go grab some oxygen. Heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat. There we go. Okay, well, this is fun. Let's see if we can find any more zeolite really quickly. Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing, though, because you can't see it unless you come upon it on its visible side. Otherwise, it just looks like a rock, like that. So we have to kind of spin around and look from different angles, which is interesting. Wonder if this cave has experienced any more terraforming changes? No. Still looks like an iridium cave. That's fine, though. Didn't we see a vine over here someplace? I thought. Maybe not. Get some air while we're here by this pod. Did I leave anything here? I did not. But at least we've gotten a few zeolite, because those are a little bit useful. Oh, that might be the vine that I saw. Maybe. Maybe not. Let's climb this one anyway. Water's quite deep here. Ooh! Plant Orima. Okay, click to collect. It's not a dismantle, it's a collect. That's also interesting. Don't see anything on top of that one. Okay. If I'm flying when I click to climb... Okay, that's what I need to do to be safe. That's fine. That's fine. Let's head back toward the base. Who knows if I've missed some zeolite down here. I very much likely have. That wasn't really English either, but that's fine. But I do know of another one that I passed on my way out here. Rather, two that I passed on my way out here, but I'm also scanning for more. I don't know if we'll only see them where it's quite green. Although that rift, those parts of the rift where we found that one, or those on top, aren't green. They're rocky surfaces, so that. There's one here. This is the one that one of the ones I saw. And the other one I saw was right next to base, which I actually watched the video from yesterday's episode to see when it popped up. And as far as I can tell, it indeed popped up when we launched the biomass rocket. Now, I don't know if the biomass rocket spawned them, or if we just got to a point and the biomass rocket kind of pushed us over that point. But, yeah, and there's a few more too around. I did some looking around by the base, but let's get some air. I also did a little bit of reconfiguring here. I shifted the biolab over by one tile so that I could put a hallway here all the way to the edge and then put a door on the end. And I also built a third level there. We're going to use the second level for heaters, I think, or maybe the third level for heaters. Because we also unlocked tier 4 heaters last time. Ah, there's one up there. I knew this would be useful for something. This weird stone arch thing. And I remembered seeing one over here someplace. So we'll just kind of pan around here a little bit. But we just need to keep a very, very close eye out for these as we're flying around, because I don't know how it works yet. But that one that was really close to the base, I'll be able to keep an eye on more closely. There's one right there I see. And be able to kind of track whether they respawn or not. Unless, of course, somebody tells me in a chat or in the comments or something. But yeah, that one right there will be really easy to keep an eye on. Okay, so a few other blueprints unlocked during some offline time that I was spending doing that rebuilding and whatnot. So I have a lot of stuff. Oof. Okay, good timing, I guess, on the zeolite. I wasn't even paying that much attention to it. But nevertheless, let's throw that in there. Might as well display all those in the display cases. Let's see. We have flowers up the wazoo. We're just going to deal with those in a moment. I've moved lermas and barks here into a third box. And then these are good plants, although I need to pull one of these out, put one of those in. And then we have better plants here. And what I want to do here is actually, well, actually, let's keep going for a minute. Zeolites, rather, here. What do I have? Oh, 450? That's the plant Orima. Okay. Those are the ones that I picked at the top of the ridge, so those might be pickable elsewhere, too. Let's put away, nope, seed, oh, biomaterial, yes. Water is low. Seeds here. Oops. I also took out the beans plants, and I planted some more eggplant as well. We're going to expand these, but I just haven't had time yet, so yeah. Aluminum, I think I have 3 boxes full of aluminum right now. I do. So that means I need to make more. Iron overflow can go in there. Ooh, super alloy here. I deconstructed the 3rd super alloy box. Osmium here. Ooh, it's just super alloy. Okay, so the next thing is, let's get a drink of water. I have put a bunch in here, but I'm going to keep the one on me. And let's come out here, and I want to swap out, or pull out, rather, these golden seeds. Just the golden seeds. And I want to go to all of those flower spreader 2s. Oopsie. And put the golden seeds in those instead. Because their effect of 600x, 600%, it's a Mark 1. And we actually want to dismantle the Mark 1s and build Mark 2s in their place as well. I should put the 600s in here because these produce a lot more oxygen. So the multiplying effect is going to be much better. So those have to regrow now, but that's fine. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Flower spreader tier 2. Wait, these aren't tier 2s. These are tier 1s. Right. Okay, let's check that again. Yeah, this is a tier 1 as well. We need to build the tier 2s. Where are we at? Storage, oof. These are all tier 1s? Wait, didn't I build some tier 2s? Grass spreaders, we need to pick up those two. I know I built some tier 2s. Let's, what do the tier 2s take that I don't have on me? More fertilizer, really, is what it takes, and more super alloy and not the magnesium. Magnesium's over here. Put those away. Super alloy, couple, just 2 because of space, and a couple of fertilizer. And I did make some fertilizer, that's what I was growing the extra eggplant for. Okay, let's go put down some of these flower spreader tier 2s. And then we'll pick up the rest of them and replace them. You go there. You go there. Over here a little way. Here. This one here. Maybe 1, 2, 3. Short and super alloy. Oh, I know where I built the tier 2s. One behind the base and one over toward the ooh, we're full on magnesium too. Where is it? By the okay, we're good now. Toward the iridium cave, I think. Let's go further out again to put this down. I'd rather put these kind of further out from the base a little bit. That way they're not in my face. Okay, that's those 3. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 grass spreaders here. There's a flower spreader here that is also a tier 3. Okay, this is one of the tier 3s. That way. Did I put one over here? Or was that just the one? That was just the one. Ooh, grass there. The moss is spreading up the side of that there. And then let's put this one here, and that's what we had. So we had 5 tier 3s. I will not remember that. Do I have enough stuff to make another one? I don't think I have the fertilizer for another one. 2 fertilizer. Here. I do. I have the fertilizer for 1 more. And we need to have 1 more super alloy, I think. Yes. Okay, so we're going to put 1 more out. And then we can put those nice golden, whatever they're called, seeds back in the other pods. And as I have the fertilizer, I'll go ahead and make more of these and put them out. But I wanted to just kind of do this on camera just to show what I was doing. We'll also put that 450 seed in one of these too, until we need it for something else, if we do. Let's start from, I don't know, here, I guess. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. You, and you. Because they might as well keep running. I mean, they give us 52 oxygen each, so we might as well until we have the gear for more flower spreader tier 2s. Although technically, making flower spreader 1s would be better, but we still don't have the fertilizer, so I need to grow more eggplant. So I unlocked a bunch of other things too, and I was just mousing over that, but let's, you know what? Let's actually go ahead and just keep these here. It's fine. They're still spreading oxygen, so they're still doing a job. The good plants here, or better plants rather, here. And aluminum, I think, is full. Magnesium was full, and I don't have a magnesium overflow. I'd have to build one. Let's just throw that in miscellaneous for right now, just to keep it out of my bag. And probably the rocket as well, although we will try that. I want to just make sure that we don't need any of these blueprint chips still, like it's not something that was locked behind. Right, okay, good. There we go. And now, let's look at the new stuff that we've unlocked. So we unlocked Heater Tier 4 in the last episode. I prepped some explosive powder for us to be able to make a few of those. We're going to want to have, well, build as many as we reasonably can. We unlocked, let's do this somewhat systematically here. Off camera, I believe it was all. We unlocked, we had gas extractor, we can actually make one now. DNA manipulator, which needs a pulsar quartz. It manipulates DNA to create new genes. That I would like to try to make, if we can make a pulsar quartz. And the pulsar quartz popped up off camera as well. And that's made in the biolab. Let's see, we got the seed spreader rocket we also got off camera. And then here, Heater Tier 4, here, Drill Tier 4, and here, Ore Extractor 2 also. Extracts rarer ores from the ground. I'm assuming you can also use it for the common ones, but unless there's a super advantage to it, I don't see the point. Let's see, it needs an additional osmium, an additional 2 super alloy, an additional iridium rod, but no, none of the other materials. Are we grown yet? Yes, we are. Okay, let's keep these going. Just because we need the eggplant. I don't remember what squash was used for. We should go take a look at that again. Oops. What was squash used for? I know the mushrooms were used for, something. Squash was used for something. And as far as I know, beans are only used for my eating. At least for now, until maybe that DNA manipulator gets built. Now, let's go over here. Let's see, mushrooms were used for... Oh, pulsar quartz needs zeolite, osmium, uranium, and iridium. Basically the 4 rarest things, kind of thing. Squash is used for fertilizer tier 2. We also need methane cartridges for that, which we can't make yet. Eggplants there. Bioplastic nuggets was mushrooms, that's right. So I made a few of those out of the mushrooms we had. Veg is over here now. Here it is. Let's go ahead and make the fertilizer out of the eggplant we have. That's going to be 6 algae and 2 sulfur. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course. And 2 sulfur. Didn't click properly. Let's go harvest some algae over here at the back lake. I did go through and harvest a bunch of it off camera too, and that's how I made the fertilizer I made. 1, 2, 3. Is that all you got? Yeah, that's fine. No zeolite there yet. It could take another biomass rocket for it to come back to us. 1, 2. Okay, and then the rest of the algae can go in here, and we could do another flower spreader tier 2 now, I suppose, with the 2 fertilizer we have. 2 water bottles we have, and it was 2 super alloys. And this is where somebody warned me that we're going to run out of super alloy eventually because of there being so much need of it. Let's put a Tusca in here. Over here. And then we can build another one of these things. Maybe right in here would be good. There we go. Golden seed. Okay. While we're here at the rocket, let's go upstairs and see what that other rocket, the seed spreader rocket, costs us. Bacteria sample, mutagen, and tree bark. It's an oxygen booster, whereas these are heat and pressure, biomass. So we could launch one of these. Bacteria, mutagen, tree bark, and 2 super alloys. Poke our heads in here. I ate my beans, apparently, or I put them away at least. Let's go see what the mutagen costs, because I really don't know. Mutagen. Methane. We don't know how to make methane yet. Okay, so that's a pause for right now. Actually, let's eat the beans, drink the water, and grab another bean. Not there. Here. I'm guessing mutagen is the DNA manipulator. So let's... Wait a minute. Okay. Zeolite, osmium, uranium, iridium. I should put another box up for zeolite to be on its own. Nope, nope, nope. Iridium, uranium, zeolite, and osmium. That'll make us a crystal. And then we can make the DNA manipulator with explosive powder, bioplastic nugget, and super alloy. Is that an indoor job or an outdoor job? Indoor job. Let's put it here with the other crafting. Maybe. Or not. Let's put it, I don't know, here, I guess, in the middle of this one. Could it go in here, too? It could go in here, too. Nah, this is fine. Put it here. Let's do it. Research. Achievement unlocked, genetic engineer. I don't know what I need to go in there to reach. Oh, just click the button. Duh. No match found. No match found? Am I supposed to put something in here? Bacteria samples? Or algae, maybe? Not that. That. I did that already. Nope, algae. Or do I need, like, multiples here? Okay, I don't know how this works yet. Okay, so any hints would be useful. I mean, it lets me click the button without anything in there, so that makes me think that I don't need to put anything in there, but I don't know. Manipulates DNA to create new genes. Yeah, I think a hint would be nice. Zeolite times 2, iridium, and 3 super alloy. Iridium rod. 3 super alloy. Zeolite times 2. Here in miscellaneous. Double clicking isn't working properly for some reason. Gas extractor must need to go outside. It's the only thing that makes sense. Let's just put it here, I guess. I don't know if there's a advantage to anything. Methane. Okay, that's where methane comes from. Alrighty. Let's see. Drills are working. Let's work on tier 4 heaters then, I think, next. 3 super alloy, 2 iridium rod, and an explosive powder. Okay, let's go with 1, 2, 3. Wait. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then explosive powder times 3. Okay, I have a little bit more left. Let's go upstairs. So I changed this floor now so that it's kind of access to the 2 biodomes, but not much else. So we're gonna put the heaters here, I think. I'm just gonna start them in this back corner, assuming they can go in here. Oh, maybe they're outdoor heaters. They must be outdoor heaters. Well then, never mind. I also did a ladder up to a 3rd floor, which I haven't decided what I'm going to use for yet, and then a ladder up to the roof, because I realized by accident that you can put a ladder up to the roof. So let's go out here for heaters. Maybe out here would be good. Okay. I guess I could build these on the platforms like the nukes too. Maybe I should. Maybe I'll move them later. For now, this will be good. And I brought enough for 3. Alright, well those produce ridiculous amounts of heat. Wait, there it was. Maybe. Nope. 538 heat versus 28.5, so we definitely want to replace our heater tier 3s with heater tier 4s. At least over time. I have 8 heater tier 3s though. So, but yeah, we want to definitely replace those. We still have about a nuclear reactor worth of power left. So that's good. What else did we unlock? I think that might have been it. That's it here, at least. I doubt there's anything new here lately. These all seem pretty... yeah. And then here... yeah. So really, it's just figuring out this... wait a minute. There's our recipes. I'm a moron. Okay, so... these are different types of tree seeds. We need mutagen first. Mutagen was... methane, right. Okay, so here's our recipes. They have oxygen multiplier, but they're tree seeds, not plant seeds. So that's the important part, and then that's how we get the output there. So we have to get the mutagen going, which means we need the methane going, and that'll be a little bit. I'm going to look at these bark seeds here for a minute. Okay, these just say tree bark. They don't say they're tree seeds. So in order to have the tree seed thing, we have to have gas. We have one methane. And I've already forgotten what that rocket cost. Let's go take a look at what that rocket cost again. Seed spreader. Mutagen, right. Tree bark, bacteria, 2 superalloy, and a rocket engine. Mutagen. Tree bark. Nope. Mutagen. Mutagen was bacteria and sulfur. And we need a bacteria for the other slot of it. And then 2 superalloy, I think it was. Mutagen. Let's see what we got. And do I still have my rocket? I don't. I put it away. We need that too. There we go. Hopefully. Hopefully my memory worked. Oops. Seed spreader. Go. And launch. You're lying. Oh, okay. Interesting. Now, there we go. Let's see what this one does. This might be another worthy screenshot. So maybe I should stay on top here, just to see what we might see. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. Before it does its thing, I want to check those zeolite spots, or at least one of them. See if it happened to respawn already. No, it hasn't. But incoming. Something incoming. More of the little seed pod things, like last time, at the end of the last episode. Pretty. Okay. Another methane. Hasn't stopped yet. It's even green in here. Let's put this... actually, we probably can make another mutagen. That was this and this. Because we could actually use the DNA manipulator thingy, I think. Right? Let's see. Should we start at the beginning? It's always trees. Actually, it doesn't really matter. It's always tree bark, always mutagen. And then, looks like any of the plants or seeds. And I think, Pastera, I think, is one we have a lot of, or Shanga. So let's do one of those. Shanga and Pastera. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3. We technically have more Pasteras than Shangas. So we'll do that one. Actually, I had one here too. The lermas, somebody mentioned that these are needed for something for the rockets, I think, the biomass rockets. So we don't necessarily want to use those for DNA manipulation. Well, I'll use those for other things, and they specifically mentioned DNA manipulation. So let's see. Yeah, I think that's right. Let's do Wait a minute. I didn't grab a tree bark. I thought I did. Guess I didn't. Maybe that was before. And then we can go outside and look at what we might have spawned randomly. Alright, let's see if that's correct. Ah, yes. Tree seed elateus. Start sequencing. And so that's going to process for a while. And where are we at with this growth? 80%. Let's go outside. See what might have come. No more zeolite there, at least. I don't know if it just boosted production of biomass without really anything else. Or if there's other stuff around that we need to find. That was a... Okay. Ghostified Gamer. If you're watching, or when you're watching. I saw an ice clump that was there for a moment and then phased out of existence. And now I don't see it again. So maybe they're getting masked. He and I have been kicking around some theories about what goes on with ice. Maybe they're masked, so we don't really see them until, or after a while. Oh, that's a lake. That's a, yeah, water collector. That could be also that once stuff starts growing, it's actually not making them disappear. It's actually masking them. And that would explain why we are not seeing them, or we're still seeing them in the Iridium Cave, but not anywhere else. Because they're just being masked by the biomass. Oh, hydration critical. So me floating around in water is not good enough for you. Okay, but we can go extract water from a lake with a lake water extractor like this, and you're completely fine with that. Okay. I mean, yes, we are in a suit, and presumably that little pod plugs in there and loads up our suit again, but still. I've collected a lot of water because, well, at least the nuclear reactors and stuff cost a lot, so I wanted to have some on hand. Okay, so I think we've built everything. How is this DNA sequencing going? 42%. How is the plant growth going? 87%. Why don't we... What time are we at? We're at a half an hour already. Well, this was not an exploration episode. This was a gathering materials episode. Let me grab titanium for sure, and I think silicon as well out of here. Magnesium, I think we're pretty full on. Iron, we're pretty full on. Cobalt, we're pretty full on. At least one bin each. But I think titanium and silicon we need some more of. Yeah. I could do the same with some of the other miners. So, given that, we could work on some more tier 4 heaters. Super alloy, iridium rod, explosive powder. Explosive powder, I have 2. That means I can make 2 tier 4 heaters. If I dismantled 4 of these, I would have the iridium rods I need. I can put away the metals. Sort. Titanium. Silicon. And I can pull out the super alloy times 6. And that's all I have for super alloy, so we're gonna have to make some more pretty soon. By hand. Yeah, see, it was there again just now. It's something with the loading of the game. Yep, there it is. But as soon as I get close to it, it phases out of existence. Creepy. Okay. Not really, but you know. 1. 2. Alrighty. So that's that. We could do probably some more... Oh, you're pulling oxygen too. That's nice. I wasn't expecting that, but that's nice. It means I don't have to make oxygen, and I can use some more of it without having to make it. You go in there. This I can do over here. I'm just going to drop it in here for now. Let's grab another vegetable. And then I can eat one of these, I guess. Yeah. Kind of waiting for these to be harvestable. There we are. Although I do need to build some more of these, so we should probably do that as well. Let's see what these cost. I thought there was another food grower too. At some point. Aluminum and iron. And water. Okay. Iron. Let's go to this one instead. Build 4. Aluminum overflow 2. Oh, I already had 4 aluminum because I don't have anywhere to put it. And water. Go, and we'll put those here. I may do a little bit of rearranging with this again. Once I have the rest of these heaters out of here. I think it might make sense to put them like as a little alcove, like that kind of. Ooh, new blueprint water filter. But we'll just put them in the corners for now, and I'll let them grow. I should do. Let's see, seeds were here. Seeds were here. I should do probably 2 beans. Should I do 2 more eggplants or 2 more mushrooms? I should probably do the mushrooms because somebody warned me that I'm going to need a lot of them. Let's do the 2 beans to keep the food going. And we'll do 2 mushrooms to have more of the mushrooms. And then I can make some more of the fertilizer if I remember the recipe. 3 algae and a sulfur times 2. Yes. And that gives me the ability to make more flower spreader 2s, 2 water bottles, 2 super alloys. And 1 of these seed tuskas. To not go in there, but to go in here. So that we can use 1 of these out here. That looks nice. That looks nice. This looks good. In you go. And I forgot to unload the rest of the vegetables. So I don't know specifically what that second rocket, the seed spreader rocket, did. Other than to perhaps just spread more tufts of grass. I don't see something odd like the zeolite that appeared. If you want to give me a hint, I will accept a hint. I'll take another one of the... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I didn't mean to eat it. But let's just do maybe a quick pan around and see if we can find anything else interesting that might have spawned in the local area. Otherwise, I think we're going to call this an episode, and we'll move that exploration of the southern districts off till tomorrow's episode. I'm not seeing anything, at least here in the local area, that stands out, other than, again, all the tufts of grass and other greenery that were probably not here before that we sent the seed spreader up. So we should potentially send another biomass rocket. Just depends on... I'm still wondering if the zeolite will respawn on its own or not. But we should send another biomass rocket up to respawn that if we need to. We can always continue launching iridium and uranium rockets to keep that stuff flowing. And we can always... And we're also going to do our exploration next time. So I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to loot this drill of its iridium, titanium, silicon, but I'm going to leave the rest here just because I don't have a shredder yet to destroy some of the stuff I have too much of. And I think I'm going to be back again in the next episode to start our exploration of the southern biomes down there, the southern regions down there. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you then. Bye for now.